Hi, my name is Samantha Parker. 45% of family budgets go to eating out per year, and this was taken by the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. This, on average, calculates out to $6,000 per year. So I was a single mom beginning in January of 2019. And all of my pregnancy before that was my first semester of college, and so it was super easy for me to just go out and grab something quick to eat. Especially with being pregnant, I was hungry all the time, so I always needed a little snack here and there, and it created a very unhealthy habit for me of eating out all the time. And during this time, I was working as well, and so I, of course, was working in fast food because that's all I could really find for a good job for my situation. And so I would either eat at work, or if I was at school, which I live in Littlefield, and so I would be in Levelland, I didn't have time to pack my lunch, so I would always just eat something real quick. And being pregnant, I needed a lot of energy, and so it made me feel like I always needed something to eat. And so it just made it real quick just to go out and grab something. And something that I loved about being able to eat out and grab something meant that my meals weren't skipped. And so I felt like I was getting the nutritional needs that I needed for my pregnancy, which honestly was a very unhealthy time in my life. Of course, being a single mom, that came with a lot of depression throughout my pregnancy. So eating out just was quick and something that I didn't have to worry about. And so it just took that weight off of my shoulders, I guess. And during this time, I ended up gaining 55 pounds, which is considered obese, I guess, for pregnant women. But anyways, so during this time, I was able to manage a schedule. And now that I have had my son, I see this a lot in my life, because he has certain times of the day when he needs to eat, like wake up, I feed him breakfast, and then if we're out running errands, then we just go out and grab something quick for him, or like McDonald's or somewhere easy and quick like that, so that I don't have to pack something up, because I felt like at the time that took away a lot of time from things that I needed to get done, especially as a mom, everything being on a schedule. But now that I've noticed these unhealthy habits, I've been trying to pack our lunches a lot more, especially with him being old enough to go to daycare now. I pack his lunch for him and do a lot of healthy veggies and types of nutritional meals for him. And so the necessities of the modern life that are catered to fast food, in my opinion, are that the United States and the world, I guess, in general, especially here where we live, we're in a fast-paced motion, and everything, it just has to be quick. So I feel like it's just easy for us to just, go through the drive-thru and just have the food already made for us. It's just a lot less time consuming. And not only that, but it's honestly better than starving, I guess, in a way, because you're still like feeding yourself, but it might not be the healthiest thing, but you're still not starving yourself, which I guess is better, which especially I thought it was better for me during my pregnancy as well, like I said before. And another part I like about eating out, like even going just through the drive-thru real quick or going into a restaurant and sitting down and eating, is I love having that interaction with other people and other employees, because you get to meet a lot of different people. You get to hear a lot of different stories about people's lives and just who they are in general. And eating out with fast food, would this be called eating or feeding? In my opinion, I honestly think that if you're just grabbing something real quick through the drive-thru, I think you're just feeding, because feeding typically means like just giving food to. So in an instance, I'm just getting something real quick to feed my body, so I'm just giving food to my body. And I think eating is more of like sitting down and knowing what you're putting into your body and getting a nutritional value off of that. So I think, like, for instance, if you're going in somewhere to eat and you know like what you're gonna eat, then I think that's more of like eating, if that makes any sense. And then the types of foods and social interactions and the satisfaction that comes with eating fast food, I guess The packaging of fast food isn't really all that great. It either comes in like a styrofoam tray or container, I guess you can say, a plastic bag that's just handed to you, or just like a brown paper sack. So it's not really like bougie, I guess, or like, you know, whatever. And the food is usually really greasy, like fried foods, like, you know, fries from McDonald's or fries from Chick-fil-A or chicken strips from Raising Cane's. A lot of it's fried, and it's really unhealthy and not good for you. And this also would be the reason you feel bad after. And a study from groomandstyle.com says the sugar and sodium content of most processed foods cause them to be serious threats to your health. And this also is the reason that it makes you feel so bad, because if you're putting bad things into your body, of course you're not going to get that good outcome that you want. And a lot of other cultures take time to make their own food. For instance, Hispanics living here in Texas, I've noticed a lot of this, is that Hispanics take a lot of time out of their day to stay home and cook for their kids, or they cook in bulk so that excuse me, so that their family can have leftovers to eat throughout the week. And throughout this journey of eating fast food, it has honestly taught me that it's unhealthy, especially seeing my son. He's 1.5 years old now, so he can eat solid foods, and so it's really pushed me to get out of that bad eating habit, and it's pushed me to cook for him. So basically whatever he eats, I eat. Whatever I eat, he eats. So I just like him to see that, okay, if mom's being healthy and mom's eating her green beans or carrots or whatever it may be, then he can too, and that it makes him healthy and stronger and bigger. And yeah, so I just would like everybody to realize what they're actually putting into their body. Even though it might be quicker and more handy and keep you on a schedule, it might be good to look at the nutritional values and the things that you're putting into your body. And I'm also a believer that whatever you put into your body affects your mental health, and whenever I eat good, then my mental health is good. And so I would just like everybody to take that away with them. And my work cited will be in the description. Thank you.